IVM.
Long ago, not in Bethlehem, but in a place nearby, there was a wonderful birth of a huge show, which I like to call Cyrus Says. A show that encapsulates everything in human history, from the first Homo sapien to the last Homo sapien, who's traversed the entire world and then come back to India. This is a show which tells you everything about everything. If you want to know, avoid Google, come to us. It's called Cyrus Says. Get new episodes every Monday and Thursday on the IVM Podcast app, website, or wherever you get your podcasts from. It's simple as A, B, oh God, what comes after that?
Cyrus Says is brought to you by Setu IMAX.
Hi.
You're
listening to IVM
Daily.
Hey guys, I'm Gaurav and welcome to another episode of IVM Daily, a show where IVM staffers talk about what's going around the world and what's going around in their mind. Today in the studio with me, I have Priyanka.
Hi.
And Jaanam.
Hello.
And today, I really want to appreciate these two ladies of the office because I think they do something amazing over here, which I have been struggling to do the whole time during my career, which is multitask and organize themselves to do things in such an efficient manner. So really, I you know what? I'm really curious to know how is it that you guys keep up with the amount of work that you actually have. So let's start with Jaanam. Jaanam, how do you keep up with everything?
I ask myself the same question. Well, how do I do it?
Is it stressful?
It does get stressful at times. It is, but at times it's like there's so much happening. You get this surge, like this adrenaline rush.
Okay.
So at times it's that.
So you're just made for that stressful environment.
Kind of. I can
nice.
work under pressure, I'd say.
Okay.
And
so Jaanam's solution is genetics. Sorry, Gaurav, you can't do it. It's just something in
It's
me.
in me. I'm born with it.
yeah,
Okay.
born this way, man.
But do you have any systems in place to keep everything in track?
I do. So thankfully, like Trello is a big Trello. The website is very useful because
It organizes our life.
So wait, what is Trello?
It's basically
It's
life
a system,
organization.
Yeah, it's a system organizer. That means the way we do our tasks and upload our episodes, everything comes under a certain category and we know it's right there. So, I mean, that's one of the major things. You switch on your laptop and you look at it the first thing because you know what you have to do.
Okay, so you have like a checklist over there. What is coming up? Scheduling of posts.
Yeah, so there's
episodes.
there's an entire structure and flow in place once you're on Trello.
Okay, so that would be the main use of technology in your workplace, or do you have any other ways technology helps you in organization, Priyanka?
No, not really. I think Trello, and I have Slack on my phone.
Okay.
So you get some important alerts and messages.
So Slack is basically like a messaging system, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And but what about things like reminders and calendars? Do you guys use that?
Of course.
Yes, our life revolves on that. Like if you miss putting something up on that calendar and someone turns up, you're jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, jacked. Okay, calendars also help.
Definitely, yeah. Because, I mean, calendars is like the basic thing. If you have multiple things lined up for that day, you know, like when to start your day and like how to go about planning the rest of the day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you guys use a alarm clock to wake up in the morning, or do you guys just wake up?
No, I need alarms and I need like snoozes and like multiple alarms. I struggle to wake up, man.
And Priyanka, you said you don't. You just wake up.
I do. I mean, usually I wake up on my own by like 7.
Okay.
But I have
Wow.
an alarm that comes on at like 6.
Is that genetics?
Yes. Everybody's up in my house at 5 a.m. Everybody from the youngest to the
Oldest.
to a 98-year-old grandmother of mine.
Wow, man.
Wow.
She's up the earliest, actually.
Yeah, I think that's a common grandmother trait.
Thing.
Yeah.
It's insane. She's way more disciplined. Yeah. So.
She's way more disciplined. But I mean, so Priyanka, what about you? Does the work ever get too much?
You know, right? Because you sit right opposite me and sometimes you're responding to me with the faces that I make when I'm stressed. You've done great imitation of that. So, you also know that, yeah, I do. But it's a part of our work. And it's just that like, you enjoy it at the end of it. And we are trying to do different things. We're constantly exploring with the kind of shows we do, with the kind of stuff we want on our platform. So it's just a new journey. So yeah, there are times like, okay, oops, I don't know, this is new to me, and that stress will show on my face in like 5 seconds. But then, yeah, food is our resort to everything, right? We keep eating all the time in this office. So
Brain food to keep you organized.
Yes. So listeners, if you want to make us happy for the awesome IVM Daily episodes that you've been getting, so please send us some food.
Yeah, they say, hey, send us donuts, send us like waffles and stuff.
So we're going to give them address also now.
They can look it up on the website.
That's
Our
true.
address is there on the website.
No hiding.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what I keep forgetting to do? The reason I'm not organized is because, all the time I'm like, okay, I got to do checklists. I got to fill up this. I got to,
timesheets.
do that. Timesheets. Yeah. So the thing that always gets me is I always forget to make a checklist. So how do you guys
Wait, you forget to make the checklist for the episodes?
No. I'm talking about
His
like
work
in
checklist.
just general of things I have to do during a day.
Okay, you forget to make a to-do list by itself.
A to-do list. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I forget to do.
Okay, so that's the first step.
Yeah. So then I'm like, wait, what do I have to do? I had to do something, and usually that something is make a to-do list. So then I know exactly I can tick things off. Or else, like, I'm just working the whole day, and then by the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I go home, and I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot to do that. Do you, so when do you guys actually take out time to do things like timesheets or to-do lists or checklists? Like,
usually in the start of the day. Okay. So for me, I actually have some tips to give you if you forget to do these things.
Please.
The easiest thing is have a diary next to you.
Okay.
In case you're not like, there's too many tabs
Too many tabs open. Yeah.
So at that time, it helps to have like a piece of paper or a diary where you write down things you need to do for that day. Or Google, when you open your Gmail, there's this to-do list bar, there's this task bar in the email itself.
Okay.
So when your emails are open, you can also have this pop-up on the side, and you can make a list and check things off there itself.
Wow.
That's quite helpful. Then I have the way I organize my work and life is I have folders on my phone. So different apps are segregated into different phones, like I'm demonstrating right now, but you cannot see.
Of apps.
And and also sending reminders to yourself or making notes about certain things to yourself. One of the things I do is one of the things I do is I have separate.
Yourself?
No, you can't WhatsApp yourself, but you can make. You can't WhatsApp yourself.
You can start a group with only you in it.
Yes. So either add someone in the group
using a lot of brain, like a lot of head.
I also so what I do is there's a lot of WhatsApp groups where people make these groups and leave, and you're the only one left.
Okay,
I don't leave a group, and then I convert that group into some category, like maybe like music or books I need to read or things, and then I may just keep making notes on that.
Fantastic. That's a great idea. I think that covers most of them. Priyanka, do you have any?
I love writing, so So there are two sides to it. One is I love Excel sheets also. So, every time I have to make a plan for a new show or anything,
we have received a ton of Excel sheets from
So all of I think most of the employees here have been spammed by my Google Sheets because I just love them.
Yep.
And I like Excel because I think it's just one particular category, and that's it. Like it just then it keeps you rolling.
Fantastic.
So you have everything.
You can make sheets also over there. If it's you can make Excel book with different sheets also. Yeah, I think that's a great way to organize.
That's one thing. And about my to-do list, I think I do that before I come to work. So I've already written 4 things in a small, or I make sure that mentally I've sort of, mugged up the 4 important things that I have to do. So in case I don't write it, then I just go through it in my head, because there are times that it doesn't come to your mind that, hey, I should just jot this down sometimes.
Okay, that's because you wake up 7 o'clock in the morning.
It takes 2 minutes to sort of get yourself disciplined.
All right. So that was our episode on some organizational tips. If you guys have any, you can tweet to us or Message us on Instagram or on Facebook. Our handle on all three platforms are at IVM Podcasts, and you can use the hashtag IVM Daily. You can follow me on Instagram at Aya_G, and Jaanam.
You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Jaanam Devan.
And Priyanka?
I'm Priyanka1091.
Great. All right, guys. Until next time, bye.
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 He bends down to test the warm water for his bath. He comes here to quench his thirst for a hot shower and some podcasts. You can witness how he enjoys having other people talk about cool stuff in his bathroom. Indeed, it helps him with his loneliness. You can find more of his species on ivmpodcast.com, your one-stop destination where you can check out the coolest Indian podcasts. Happy listening.